What if the future of performance wasn't loud, aggressive, or overstyled, but smooth, confident, and effortlessly fast? What if speed didn't need to shout to be taken seriously? That's exactly the question the 2026 Audi e-tron GT answers the moment it glides into view. This isn't just another electric sedan chasing numbers or headlines. The 2026 Audi e-tron GT is Audi's statement that electrification can still feel emotional, purposeful, and unmistakably premium. From the way it sits low and wide on the road to the way it delivers power with calm authority, this car is designed to impress without trying too hard, and that's what makes it so compelling. The Audi e-tron GT has always been about balance. It was never meant to be a radical concept car for the street, and it was never built to be a blunt performance tool. Instead, Audi positioned it as a modern grand tourer, one that blends long-distance comfort, everyday usability, and serious electric performance into a single cohesive package. For 2026, that philosophy is more refined than ever. Audi didn't reinvent the e-tron GT. They sharpened it. They polished the edges. They improved the details that matter when you actually live with a car like this. To understand the 2026 Audi e-tron GT, you have to understand what Audi is aiming for. This is not a car designed to dominate drag strip conversations or chase Nürburgring lap records. It's a car designed to make every mile feel intentional. Whether you're cruising through the city, carving through a mountain road, or settling into a long highway drive, the e-tron GT is built to feel composed, stable, and confidently fast, in a way that never feels exhausting. Visually, the 2026 Audi e-tron GT continues to stand out without becoming flashy. The proportions are low and athletic, with a long wheelbase, wide stance, and a roofline that flows seamlessly into the rear. It looks planted, even when standing still. Audi's design language here is subtle but precise. Sharp creases define the body, but nothing feels overstated. Every surface feels intentional, from the sculpted hood to the muscular rear haunches that give the car its unmistakable grand touring presence. From the front end, the Audi e-tron GT is instantly recognizable. Audi's signature wide grille area, now fully adapted for an electric platform, gives the e-tron GT a confident face without relying on traditional aggression. The headlights are slim and technical, emphasizing width rather than height, and the overall impression is one of quiet authority. This is a car that doesn't need to announce itself. It expects to be noticed. From the side, the 2026 Audi e-tron GT truly earns its name. The long, sweeping profile is classic Grand Tourer, updated for the electric era. The roofline stays low without compromising interior space, and the wheels fill the arches perfectly, reinforcing the car's performance credentials. Around back, the wide rear track and clean lighting elements give the car a planted, powerful look that feels more athletic than bulky. Step inside, and the character of the 2026 Audi e-tron GT becomes even clearer. Audi has always been known for interiors that prioritize clarity and craftsmanship, and this cabin continues that tradition. The design is driver-focused without being isolating. Everything is positioned exactly where you expect it to be, and nothing feels unnecessary. The seating position is low and sporty, but still comfortable enough for long drives. The dashboard flows naturally around the driver, with displays that are clear, intuitive, and easy to read at a glance. Audi didn't chase minimalism for the sake of it here. Instead, they focused on usability. Controls feel logical, screens are integrated cleanly, and the overall layout feels calm and refined. Materials play a huge role in the experience. The 2026 Audi e-tron GT feels expensive the moment you sit down. Surfaces are soft where they should be, solid where they need to be, and everything feels assembled with precision. There's no sense of cost-cutting or unnecessary complexity. It's luxury that feels engineered, not decorative. Space is another area where the e-tron GT surprises. Despite its low roofline and sporty stance, the cabin feels open and comfortable. Front occupants have plenty of room to stretch out, and the rear seats are usable for adults on shorter trips. This is not a cramped performance sedan. It's a true four-door grand tour designed to be driven, not just admired. But the real story of the 2026 Audi e-tron GT begins when you press the accelerator. This is where the electric platform truly shines. Power delivery is immediate, smooth, and completely drama-free. There's no waiting, no build-up, just instant response. The car surges forward with a level of effortlessness that makes traditional performance sedans feel outdated. What makes the e-tron GT special isn't just how fast it is, but how it delivers that speed. Acceleration is strong, but it's also controlled. There's no sense of chaos or unpredictability. The car feels planted, stable, and composed, even when you're pushing it hard. This is performance designed to inspire confidence, not demand constant attention. On the road, the 2026 e-tron GT feels balanced in a way that few electric vehicles manage. The low center of gravity gives it excellent stability through corners, while the chassis tuning prioritizes smoothness over stiffness. You feel connected to the road, but never punished by it. The steering is precise and predictable, making the car easy to place whether you're navigating city streets or flowing through a series of curves. In everyday driving, the e-tron GT is remarkably easy to live with. The electric drivetrain is silent and refined, making city driving smooth and stress-free. Regenerative braking is well calibrated, allowing for one-pedal driving without feeling abrupt or artificial. Traffic becomes less tiring and long commutes feel shorter when the car does so much of the work for you. Take the 2026 e-tron GT onto the highway and its grand touring nature becomes even more apparent. At cruising speeds, the cabin is quiet, stable, and relaxed. Road noise is well controlled, and the suspension smooths out imperfections without feeling floaty. This is a car built for covering distance comfortably, not just sprinting between stoplights. When the road opens up, the e-tron GT responds with effortless confidence. Passing is instant, merges are seamless, and the car never feels strained. It delivers performance in a way that feels natural and intuitive, rather than aggressive or demanding. This is where Audi's tuning philosophy really stands out. Range and efficiency are always part of the conversation with electric vehicles, and the 2026 Audi e-tron GT approaches this realistically. It's designed to be driven and enjoyed, not hyper-optimized at the expense of performance. Charging capability is well suited for long-distance travel, and the car integrates smoothly into daily life without constantly reminding you that it's electric. Perhaps the most impressive thing about the 2026 Audi e-tron GT is how cohesive it feels. Nothing about this car feels like an experiment or a compromise. The electric platform doesn't dominate the experience, it enhances it. Audi has managed to preserve the emotional qualities that make a great grand tourer while embracing the advantages of electrification. As you spend more time with the e-tron GT, it becomes clear who this car is for. It's for drivers who want performance, but not at the expense of comfort. It's for people who appreciate design and craftsmanship, but don't need excess to feel satisfied. And it's for those who want to move into the electric future without giving up the feeling of driving something truly special. By the time you reach the end of a drive, the 2026 Audi e-tron GT leaves a lasting impression, not because it overwhelms you, but because it understands you. It doesn't demand attention, it earns it. Every aspect of the car works together to create an experience that feels polished, complete, and genuinely rewarding. So, should you consider the 2026 Audi e-tron GT? If you're looking for an electric vehicle that feels premium without being pretentious, powerful without being aggressive, and advanced without being intimidating, the answer is yes. This is not a car built for trends or headlines. It's built for drivers who value balance, refinement, and confidence. The 2026 Audi e-tron GT proves that the electric future doesn't have to be cold or clinical. It can be elegant, it can be engaging, and most importantly, it can still feel like an Audi.